They fled the conflict in Sudan and traveled far distances across the desert to get to Libya. With no place to go, these families have set up outside the UN Refugee Agency building in Tripoli, hoping for some kind of assistance. But they say little has come.
The situation is devastating. Women and children bearing the rain and the cold without blankets, no bathrooms, people are getting sick. I wouldn't wish this situation on my worst enemy.
The UNHCR representative says they are doing everything they can to help those in need.
UNHCR is on the ground in Al Kufra, we're in Benghazi and in Tripoli, and Sudanese refugees are now in all of these locations. UNHCR is working tirelessly to scale up its response and reach as many as possible, but additional funding is urgently required to meet the rising humanitarian needs in Libya. These people have suffered so much, and we cannot abandon them.
Since fighting broke out in Sudan between the army and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces in April 2023, 14 million people have been displaced. Nearly 3 million of them have fled to neighbouring countries. The UN says about 210,000 Sudanese refugees have come to Libya since the fighting started. It expects that number to double this year. Libya has been engulfed in conflict and political divisions of its own for more than a decade, but has been relatively peaceful in recent years. There are fears, however, an influx of refugees could complicate the fragile peace achieved. But for those fleeing violence, the only thing that matters is keeping their children safe. They hope the fighting in their country will soon come to an end and that their children can one day return home to a safe and prosperous Sudan. Felix, Nyawara, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.